Ginger is not hot in the way chili is hot. It does not burn, it warms. This distinction defines its role in human history. Ginger stimulates without overwhelming. It spreads heat slowly through the body, not explosively across the tongue. Botanically, ginger is Zingiber officinale, a flowering plant in the Zingiberaceae family. This family also includes turmeric, cardamom, and galangal. These plants share underground rhizomes rather than true roots. What we call ginger root is technically a rhizome, a horizontal stem that grows beneath the soil. This structure matters. Rhizomes store energy. They allow the plant to regenerate. They also concentrate chemical compounds. Ginger's power comes from this concentration. Ginger originated in Southeast Asia, most likely in the region encompassing modern-day India and southern China. It has been cultivated for thousands of years. Wild ginger does not exist in the same form as cultivated ginger. Like garlic, ginger is a human-shaped plant. It spread early. Ancient trade routes carried ginger westward into the Middle East, Africa, and Europe. It arrived in the Mediterranean long before the Roman Empire. By the Middle Ages, ginger was one of the most valuable spices in Europe, rivaling pepper in price. Ginger moved because it was light, potent, and stable when dried. Historically, ginger was not only food. It was medicine. Traditional systems across Asia used ginger for digestion, nausea, circulation, respiratory issues, and inflammation. These uses were empirical. The heat of ginger comes from compounds called gingerols. Fresh ginger is rich in gingerol, particularly 6-gingerol. When ginger is dried or cooked, gingerol transforms into shoguale and zingerone. These compounds are spicier and more aromatic. This chemical shift explains why dried ginger tastes hotter than fresh ginger. Unlike capsaicin in chili, gingerols do not bind aggressively to pain receptors. Instead, they stimulate warmth receptors. This creates a spreading sensation rather than a sharp burn. This difference shaped cultural acceptance. Nutritionally, ginger is consumed in small quantities, but its impact is functional. It contains vitamin B6, vitamin C, magnesium, potassium, and manganese. More importantly, it contains bioactive compounds with antioxidant and anti-inflammatory properties. Modern research supports some traditional claims. Ginger has been studied for its effects on nausea, especially motion sickness and pregnancy-related nausea. It also shows potential benefits for digestion and muscle soreness. Its influence is systemic. From a culinary perspective, ginger is uniquely adaptable. It appears in savory dishes, sweet desserts, beverages, and fermented products. Few spices cross this boundary successfully. Fresh ginger is sharp, citrusy, and slightly sweet. Cooked ginger becomes mellow and warm. Dried ginger becomes spicy and pungent. Pickled ginger becomes clean and refreshing. Same plant, multiple identities. In East Asian cuisines, ginger is foundational. It removes odors from meat and fish. It balances richness. It supports broths. In Chinese medicine-inspired cooking, ginger is considered warming and yang. In Indian cuisine, ginger pairs with garlic as a base. This combination builds depth rather than heat alone. In European baking, ginger became associated with sweetness. Gingerbread, ginger cakes, and cookies reflect medieval spice traditions. This contrast is cultural, not botanical. Agriculturally, ginger requires warm temperatures, high humidity, and rich soil. It takes months to mature. Harvest timing affects flavor. Young ginger is mild and juicy. Mature ginger is fibrous and pungent. Each has its place. Ginger is also used fresh, dried, powdered, crystallized, candied, and fermented. Ginger beer and ginger ale originated as fermented drinks before industrial carbonation. Fermentation added preservation and complexity. From a sensory perspective, ginger interacts with smell, taste, and temperature perception. It clears nasal passages. It stimulates saliva. It creates a feeling of internal warmth. This explains its association with cold weather and illness. Culturally, ginger holds symbolic value. In some traditions, it represents vitality and protection. In others, it is simply everyday comfort. Its universality is rare. Ginger also influenced language. Expressions like ginger up reflect its energizing reputation. Even metaphor followed chemistry. In modern nutrition culture, ginger is often labeled a superfood. This term is imprecise. Ginger's power lies in consistency, not extremes. It works gently, repeatedly, and reliably. That reliability sustained it. From a global perspective, ginger connected continents long before modern globalization. It traveled with sailors, traders, monks, and doctors. It outpaced empires. In contemporary cuisine, ginger remains essential. It adapts to fusion cooking, modern gastronomy, and health-focused diets. It never became obsolete. In the end, ginger is not defined by spice level. It is defined by warmth, movement, and transformation. It heats without harming. It stimulates without exhausting. It flavors without dominating. Ginger survived because it works with the body, not against it. And that cooperation is why humans carried it everywhere they went.